Welcome everyone. Today we are doing a Molten core run in Warcraft Rumble, starting with Lucifron. We will use Maiev. In our Maiev build, we have Safe Pilot, Worgen, Miner, Quillbore, Execute, and Whelps.
You will burn in the fiery abyss of Molten core.
Good luck. Thank you. You too. We got this. Maiev is nice because she decrements in cost for every Unbound mini that you play. And we will be playing a lot of Unbound minis today. The thing that you have to be careful about is that each of these Flame Wakers is going to take over whatever is close to them that goes into this purple circle first. So you have to be careful to drop something less expensive before dropping something expensive. Like, you don't want to put Maiev first and have her taken over. But a Quillbore or a Worgen, something like that is fantastic. You don't have to, but it's nice to get Maiev down to 1 every time, just for the gold economy. Unless you're really desperate for something. Alright, so first phase change, they retake both towers. And like here, my Maiev was ready, but I don't want this taking over Maiev. So I'm gonna put something else down first. Even though Maiev's at 1, and it would be fantastic to play her. It's not worth the risk of the Flame Waker taking Maiev. Oops, I just gave them gold. That was my bad. This time it's kind of like less important to take over both towers. So I'm gonna start just dropping stuff by the boss. Nice. GG. Good speed run on that first boss. Next up is Magmadar. For Magmadar, we are both using Thalnos with Plague Farmer, Ghoul, Execute, Quillbore, Pyromancer, and Harpies. The song is like still a banger. When did this song come out?
Money, money, money. Catch! Catch! The flames!
Thalnos is a little squishy. Oh, didn't get the Quillbore right in time, but that's okay. It's also kind of hard to mine gold on this level, so if you don't see anything in the center, of course. Always good to send something at the center when you don't see anything. Well, my little kobold is attacking this fierce creature. What is happening? You were supposed to look for gold, friend. You were supposed to look for gold. That's so funny. Oh. Good job, little kobold. These little fire breathers, it's good to try to turn them backwards. Everything else is squishy in comparison. And they come back to life, which is fantastic. Look this way, look this way. Thank you. Oof. No. Okay, while they're face backwards, can I get some gold? Oh. Maybe I can get this gold for us. We went too hard. I need some help on the right side. Oh. They took the tower, so everything is really close to our tower now. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna let this Drake target the tower and then put this down. Oh, didn't even need it. We might actually be okay here. I just have to wait for 5 golds. Okay. Pop it backwards. Can the harpies get there? No. Execute enough? Yes! GG. Next up is Gehennas and Shazzrah, for which we use Rivendare. In our Rivendare build, we have Plague Farmer, Meat Wagon, Safe Pilot, we have a Molten Giant, Bat Rider, and Sneezy.
Two heads are better than one.
So in this level, you always want to save your Safe Pilot for when the boss, oops, spawns units on the right and left side. So not what I just did. But we'll cycle back to it. I'll play all of my cheap minions. One more cheap minion. Ooh, do you have a safe pilot? Oh, your Baron got there. Okay. That's good too. He's still taking quite a bit of time walking. So I can probably afford to send a Molten Giant up the center. But I'm gonna wait just a moment. Until I have 9 gold, just to be sure. Perfect, okay. He just teleported. That's new. Here we go. So these are the little bosses that we want safe pilot for. Because if that actually is summoned all the way in that summoning circle, it retakes your tower. So it's worth waiting off on summoning anything else to make sure you have a safe pilot there. And make sure you mine that gold, because you get gold for yourself and your partner. Let's send someone down the center. All right, one boss down, second boss to go. It's looking pretty good. Okay, I can even use the, don't even need the last save pilot. Next up is Garr. We use a split strategy for this. I play Tyrion for defense. My partner plays Dracosoth for offense. I'll drop the other build on YouTube description. I play Griffin Rider, safe pilot. Then we have our siege unit to help take towers, Pyromancer, Skellies with Ritual of Rhyme. If you don't have this, I've seen people successfully use chickens, and Miner. So the goal here is we're only going to send units up one side. We don't want to take towers on the other side. And then we're going to build a defense on the side where we're not taking towers by setting up skeletons with Ritual of Rhyme that don't move. So as soon as this tower is here, I'm going to start dropping minis on my partner's side to help support the tower push over there. But I only want to drop minis on my side that are not going to take the towers. Just slow down these earthen elementals. This is looking very good. Every time we get skeletons, we want to just keep replacing the skeletons on the defense side. You have to be careful not to place them too closely together in case they living bomb, which is can take out like your whole side if they're too close. All right, that's first phase change. So now we have to retake the towers. It's looking pretty stable on my side, so I'm just going to support my partner's side. Whew. Okay, we need more skeletons. Oh! For Barron Geddon, we both use Rend with Whelp Eggs, Miner, Chimera, Sneezy, Harpies, and Banshee. My partner also uses Polymorph. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, what's difficult about this map is deciding when to use Polymorph versus Banshee, and sometimes you'll need like a resource where it's difficult to use that resource. Like sometimes if I try to take over these fire elementals, if there's a Drake nearby, the Drake is just gonna roast my Banshee, so I can't drop it then, so it's like very situational. New Hearthstone patch looks good. Yeah, they made it very different. It's no longer card-based. It's tower defense. That's funny. That would have been a good April Fool's. We're close enough. We'll call it that. Doing pretty well so far. We've kept all of our towers. Sweet. Sneezy got her protection bubble on Gargoyle. Excellent. I'm not going to drop anything center right now because I don't want to accidentally engage Barron before we're ready. Looks like we have 3 towers, about to retake the 4th. Looking good. Again, trying to just space everything out so that we don't proc living bomb off the enemy. Using the whelps to retake the lava tower. Using miner just on islands and then reserving kobold for where we have a tower. We have a lot of gold right now. First phase change. Trying to retake that tower, but he's very close, so it's going to be difficult. I have a Banshee for one of these 2 fire elementals. I just have to wait till they're close enough that I don't walk off the lava. There we go. This is looking really good. Trying to space out all of our minis. We want to wait till later to engage. It's so tempting to try early. But it's much easier with more golds. I know it's tempting because he's at like half health right now, but... I'm gonna use the kobold just to distract there. There we go. Now that we're in overtime, we get gold faster, so this should be easier. We might be able to get him when he comes up through the center here. Actually, if we can get that island back, that might be a good spot. Nope, he's coming up through the middle. Oh man, do we have a polymorph for right side tower? Do we have a polymorph set for left side? Oh my gosh! That was so close! For Golemagg, we both use Chargla with Chimera, Quillbore, Sneezy, Blizzard, Whelp Eggs, and Harpies. The key to this level is to not engage the fire breathers that run across the lava. So anytime you have a unit on land that crosses the lava flow, it's going to set this runner off, and if it engages your tower, that's basically GG. So you only want to send flying units up center. You can send a kobold up the side to try to mine, but you basically want to just send everything flying through the center and then try to turn Golemagg backwards and stack as much poison as possible. And then Chargla and Blizzard you basically only use on the side. That is 2 phase changes down. Let's see if we can get a third right here. Something's by our tower, but if we can stack enough, it might not matter. Dude! That was redonk. Final boss, Ragnaros. We played Jaina with Safe Pilot, Blizzard, Banshee, Whelp Eggs, Miner, and Execute. My co-op partner is playing Ancient with Lightning Rod, which is super clutch because Lightning Rod is going to attack all of their miners and keep them from deploying like Living Bomb or anything bad on our minis. So you always want to make sure you send a Jaina right after Ancient to keep that Ancient alive as long as possible. You always want to have an Ancient on the board at all times.
What's the plan?
Whelp Eggs are what we're going to use between Flame Wakers so that the Flame Wakers basically get trailed by these little whelps. All right, they have an Ancient, so I'm dropping my Jaina behind them. First boss down. Now Ragnaros emerges. And now we always want to try to keep the gold on both sides so that they cannot mine. We're only going to send units down the right side. And then we're going to try to just stall other units. I can't actually use Banshee on this Molten Giant because it's on the left, and I've done that before, and if it takes over the tower, you're just in a bad spot. So we have to just stall it, let the tower take it.
What's the plan?
And then Whelp Eggs are good for that too. But we want to see if we can deny this kobold. And then Blizzard is good for taking out pyromancers and firehammers. Feels bad using Blizzard on one mini, but that's what it's here for, so. And then anytime that we have enough mana, we try to put Whelp Eggs down first and then Execute with Jaina on board, because the Execute we have the Fury on to help those whelps get a little bit more chip damage in each time. But yeah, we only want to take towers on one side. So if you take the towers on both sides, you have lava coming down both sides, and that just becomes too difficult to manage.
What's the plan?
I'm gonna go ahead and take this little guy because he can help defense on the right side. See if that unit is far enough away for us to mine on the left. Beautiful. All right, now these Sons of Flame on the right side, we can kill them with whatever, but on the left side, we have to wait until they're far enough away from the towers. So we don't accidentally take the towers, because that would be bad. Perfect. See if we can mine back here. Now Ragnaros is back. Whew. Okay. Actually, maybe I have enough gold for Amaran here. Turn him backwards. Oh. Turn this guy backwards. Got him! Let's go! GG. Dude, that's the first time we've gotten Ragnaros on the first try. Amazing.